So one of the many things that we can talk about when establishing a partnership is really those shared understandings, a common language. And sometimes we refer to this as the basics or the non-negotiables of working with English learners. And if you think of it, it has to start through multidimensional mediation strategies, a very fancy term of teaching difficult content or new concepts, new language in multiple different ways. You remember when I was speaking Hungarian to you, and you got it. You don't speak a word, many of you don't speak a word of Hungarian, yet you understood. There was full understanding. That's halfway there. Access to English, comprehension. But we can't stop there, because ultimately we want our kids to start producing the language, especially at the secondary level. I'm finding as I visit classrooms that a lot of the talking is done by the teacher, and English learners especially are not using language enough. Yes?
I want to ask you something. When you were doing that activity, did you put the paper, you didn't put enough papers on purpose, or that was a mistake?
Well, shall we have honest conversations here? The honest conversation was that we made a mistake, yet we didn't put enough paper out, yet it was a wonderful opportunity for you to see that rather than allowing some of you to fall through the cracks and ignoring that you don't have a piece of paper, we made sure.
Because as we teachers, okay, if you do it on purpose, you know, and you want to go ahead a little bit more into that support and emerging part, you remember that I asked you how to say thank you.
Yes.
I mean, that's what you get. Those that wants to go a little bit further more,
yes,
to say, okay, so now we're talking in a second language, and you want them to, you know, you have those little ones that want to be more than that, you can get them into that and say, and how do you say thank you?
Yes, yeah, that's a beautiful comment. Thank you for that. Okay, so really, regardless of what you teach, what your role is in the school, this is a very succinct summary of seminal research. You recognize the names, August and Shanahan, of what ESL is all about. It's both receptive skills and productive skills, and we have to have this shared understanding that language acquisition is very complex. You're not going to learn English if you're only on the receptive end. You have to be able to produce the language every day. But we can't just let them try to produce the language. We need to offer some language supports.